These are 5 board games I'm predicting will stand the test of time. So many board games come out every year, and it's really hard to keep track of what stands out and what we think is going to be just cult of the new and forget about 6 months. So these games, I personally think in 10, 15, 20 years, people will still be talking about. Boss Battlers is a new cooperative game trend that's happening recently. Cooperative games are games you play with other friends, everyone's working together. Boss Battlers is a game that you're fighting one big boss. Oathsworn is a narrative campaign boss battler. So you're playing in different chapters and you're exploring a story as you go along and you're fighting these bosses. Just in boss game design itself, this is one of the best boss battlers I've played. I think that boss battling is complex, the combat is fluid, it feels so great, it's very intuitive, but the storytelling in the campaign, I feel like I'm reading a goddamn book. Like I love the story. It's not shoehorned in. It doesn't feel like it's written aftermath. It doesn't feel like AI wrote it. Like it is a great story in this narrative campaign. And the boss battling is good too. I like both sides of the coin. Oathsworn, I think, is gonna be a great example moving forward for cooperative games now. Vantage is my solo board game of the year, and it might be one of my favorite games I've played in a while. This is an open world exploring, almost sort of narrative-based game where you're running around, exploring this world, you get plopped up into exploring locations, interacting with sentient beings. You're just building your own story. The game itself, mechanically, is kind of light, but it makes up for so much in the storytelling that you can get out of this. It's just so much fun. The artwork is fantastic. I absolutely love this. Is probably the best sandbox game I've ever played. It is so good. This is kind of cheating because Lord of the Rings Duel Battle for Middle-earth is based off of Seven Wonders Duel, which is another two-player game. This is one of the best two-player games probably out there, and it has the Lord of the Rings theme, but it's such a clean design, and I actually prefer it over original Seven Wonders Duel, especially with some of the expansions that are coming out. But this is so nice. It's a lightish weight game that's very thinky. You can play in 30 minutes. Not a lot of rules, but it has so much strategy involved. It's such a great time. If you love like head-to-head games, play this at 2 players. So many Euros that come out all the time. White Castle stands out so much. 9 turns, dice drafting, such a clean, simple, elegant design, but it does it so well. In games that have so much blow and so many rule sets, which I do like, don't get me wrong, I love huge games with comboing and cascading effects. White Castle dumbs it down. No, I wouldn't say dumb. It simplifies it down in 9 turns. And dice drafting, I think, is just such a fun mechanic. Really great theme. This is such a great game in the collection. I'm going to be seeing this game for years. Speaking of combo-heavy, super complicated Euro board games, I think Voidfall is honestly a masterclass when it comes to super heavy game design. Because yes, it has multiple 30-page rule books. Yes, there's a lot of little rules involved, but I think once you get the game down, the iconography is almost a language in itself. And when you understand that, you can pretty much understand everything that comes out for this game. It is one of the most complicated games I've played. But I think the payoff is honestly very worth it, which is not what I used to see in some of these other super complicated Euro games, where I do enjoy the game when you play it, but the rules, it was just a little much. With Voidfall, however, I really enjoy the experience you're having. And it's a 4X game too. Making a 4X into a high strategy Euro game, that is so unheard of. That's so good. That's so good. I'm gonna have to check back in 5, 10, 15, 20 years or whatever to see if my predictions are right. But let me know in the comments below what board game you think is gonna stand this test of time. Okay, bye.